What's this I see? Namco Bandai. I said Bandai Namco Games. I wonder what... well, you already know from looking at the title what this is. Nope, seems like I can't stop those frames from being dropped, can I? If anybody knows a solution to that problem, I'd really, really love to know. Where I only drop frames once in an entire recording, and it's always right near the beginning. For the rest of the entire recording, it never, ever, 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 ever drops frames. It's just one time, and that's it. So anyway, in case you can't tell what this is by the title, well, just watch this little opening here. Now, as most of you know, Rebirth is done. The first .hack.gu game. Now, I'm going to have to explain some stuff here when I go to start this. Oh, yeah, he got his other costume there. The video might look a little bit different because I'm not actually capturing it the same way that I normally do. I actually have my cables connected directly into my Dazzle, which hopefully within a few months I won't be using my Dazzle anymore because I plan to get a Poppage HD PVR. Because I have component cables, I have component cables for my PS2 and my Wii and my 360, so I'll be able to utilize it for like all my systems. And my N64 has got that too. But yeah, I'm gonna be saving up for that the next couple months. Because like the only purchase I have planned is Portal 2. But I still haven't beaten the first one. I gotta do that. But that's not the point. Oh my God, Steve! What? What is that? What is that thing? What is that thing? I want to know what it is. .hack.gu. Ovan. Whoa, hey, whoa. What is he doing? The lock comes off? I wonder what's behind that lock. So officially, hey everyone, this is GT, and welcome to the debut of Let's Play .hack.gu, Volume 2 Reminisce. My God, the thing is tiny on this. Nope. I did not want to move that. Game options. Wait a minute. Yep, vibrations on. And let's go new game. Yeah, now we are going to convert clear data from GU Volume 1. Now, this is the data that I have from the Let's Play. However, I'm going to use this, because as I explained before, I'm going to be using a clear data which I already have. This clear data has me doing, this clear data, I've already done all this, like, I've done the side quests, beating the optional bosses, so I have a lot more, the equipment. And again, I'll explain this as I go through here. The reason why I didn't do it in the Let's Play was because I just felt it to be too time-consuming and not really that important at all. It was just needless filler. And I figure people aren't going to be caring about even people that watch are not going to care about side quests. They just want to watch the game. And you know what? I didn't want to get brought down by side quests either. And I am going to be doing side quests in Volume 3 though, and only in Volume 3. Okay? So there. So I'm going to... see, that was from years ago. Alright, now we get a bunch of stuff for doing this. We get... Strange Coffee and Fairy Rain. Fairy Drops, Healing Storms, and Healing Potions. And GP. We get bonus Grand Pyromania. And we get a bonus movie. Now, if you have a Volume 3 clear data, it'll actually let you, if you don't transfer from Volume 1, it'll let you start a new game here at level 70. Just like in the first one, it lets you start off at level 35, which I opted not to do, even though it would have made the Let's Play interesting and a lot faster, but that's not the point. So, yeah, in the other clear data. I have beaten a doppelganger, and you get an item Own King for that. Now, doppelganger, to fight him, you just have to go around, and you have to be in a field and just literally sit around for about 8, 10, 15 minutes. And then you'll see the doppelganger will appear. You get into a fight with him. He looks exactly the same as you do, but he's about 8 levels higher. So really, the only way to beat him, you can go cheap and just use Sleipnir and Smoke Train and kind of spam this health down that way. Or you can be a real man and use Beast Awakening. I opted for the latter. You beat him once, you get an item called Own, O-W-N, King, K-I-N-G. This item really isn't... It doesn't serve any purpose in the first game. But in this game, it lets you get a specific twin blade weapon.
After all that's happened, you really want to stay in the world. Yeah. All that we have is here, you and I. Yes, this place is all we have.
The online game, The World, Revision 2. It has now become a place where players prey on other players.
Alright, this is essentially a recap of the first game.
A lawless land, filled with an overabundance.
So for those of you who missed the Let's Play, here it is condensed into like a minute.
And the
2 minutes,
PKer,
rather.
feared by all PKers, was Haseo, the terror of death. Haseo searched, and at long last found his hated enemy, Tri-Edge, but discovered he was no match for him. He was then reduced to level 1 by Tri-Edge's data drain.
Wah wah.
In his search for a power that could defeat Tri-Edge, Haseo learned of the anomaly known as Ida, and the epitaph users that could resist them. And that lured him towards their power, the Avatars. Bordeaux, a PKer with a grudge against Haseo. Matsu, the 7th unit leader of the Moon Tree Guild. Alkaid, the former emperor who fights to regain her throne. Through battling these three, Haseo grew both as an epitaph user and as a person.
I did not recall that happening.
Upon defeating Endrance, the beautiful emperor of the Demon Palace, Haseo learned that he had been using Ida to fill a hole in his heart from something lost in his past.
I do not recall that part either.
On the day Haseo was crowned the new emperor, the young girl of Moontree, Adelie, disappeared.
That definitely happened.
In his search for her, Haseo came upon outer space.
My space
And at
pod.
last
My
encountered
space
Tri-Edge.
armor. We get it. You're from space.
In his second battle with Tri-Edge, Haseo came out victorious.
He came out victorious at level 43,
Tri-Edge
but he
was
couldn't do
broken
shit
up
at level
into data
133.
fragments
What the
and was
hell?
lost. But just when everyone had let down their guards,
Surprise tentacle
a
rape!
number of Ida tentacles suddenly appeared. And pierced Adelie's body.
Your tentacles are the tentacles that will pierce the heavens. Sorry. Now, this takes place immediately after the end of the first game.
Adelie!
Haseo?
Adelie!
I have to get up. I'll get yelled at again if I don't.
Adelie! Adelie!
If I could only be more like Haseo.
Hey, Adelie! Adelie!
Oh, hey, there she is.
Where am
She
I?
sounds different.
In an at-home. Ours.
And at home. I Oban told me. And then I started to hear.
Adelie, calm down. Adelie! Get away from there!
Alright, this is kind of showing what happened at the end of the first one. Ah! Surprise tentacle rape! Oh, that sound effect is not appropriate here. See, that's how the first one ended.
Hey, Adelie! Adelie,
Now this
are
is the
you
continuation.
okay? Come on, speak to me! Damn it! Not this again! This isn't happening! Oh, Haseo. Just leave everything to me. Come on!
Wait, didn't we kill Magus? Seriously, I thought we killed Magus. What's the deal?
Don't worry, you'll be safe now. So how do you feel, Adelie? Are you hurt anywhere?
I'm okay. I think. What?
Hmm?
My voice.
You know, we haven't heard Adelie say anything for a while now.
Maybe her mic is broken.
At times like these, it's best to just log out and reboot.
Alright, she's just gonna log
I'll
out.
just log out now.
What? Wait, what? 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 She can't log out?
I can't log out.
Holy shit, Tsukasa!
Wait a minute. Where am I? Where is this place? I don't
Yeah,
know where
she's
I am.
exactly like Tsukasa now.
This is Raven's.
No, that's not what I mean. This is an online game, right?
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Ha! That's exactly what I said.
They're not here. My controller. My desk. My M2D. Where am I? What's happening? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
Oh, God, that's freaking.
Don't worry about your character. Just remove your M2D and... Wait. Wait a second. I don't understand.
Who knows?
Where are we right now?
Huh? We're right... What the hell? Haseo, what about you? Where are you right
Interesting.
now?
Sound kind of cut out for me, so I have no idea what the hell they're saying.
Wait, am I seeing the world directly? But where did my real self go? We've got to
Oh,
log out.
snap. You see,
Everyone
kids,
log
this is
out.
what happens when you play too many online games.
Damn.
You know how your parents say
Can't.
if you keep making that face,
hell
you're
is
going to
going
stay
on
that
here?
way? This is kind of like that.
Is this a really bad dream or something?
Calm down.
It's Steve Blum to the rescue!
Currently, it appears that all the players in the world cannot log out from the game's master server.
Wait a minute, all the players?
Yes, under the circumstances, it is most
Oh,
likely
sure,
that
it's
the
always
Ida
Ida.
phenomenon is to blame for this.
Wait a sec. Never mind logging out. What I want to know is, are we all really inside the game? But that's impossible. Even for Ida.
Your senses should be informing you that you have now ventured into the game's wondrous world. If you say that this truth is only an imaginary one, then I ask you, where is
Oh,
the
snap.
real
It's just like
world?
Inception, except without
As long
dreams.
as they cannot be refuted,
And
there is no
much
end
less
to the
confusing.
possibilities in this world.
Perhaps it's also Ida's influence that's keeping us from hearing Adelie's voice.
What is this Ida anyway? Some kind of bug?
Off-screen explanation sequence.
Anyway, we've got to figure out the situation.
I see.
Putting aside our inability to log out, it looks as though the game itself is functioning normally. We can use chaos gates, platforms, and save shops as we did before this began.
Yeah, so we can use those still.
We can preserve our data at save shops as usual, but we cannot check email or forums from outside of the game.
Yep, we're stuck in the game. This is not a dream
We
come
still
true.
lack
It's a
information.
nightmare!
I'd like all of you to help investigate the situation. Pi, search the areas. Kun, go and search Lum.
Understood.
Got it.
Haseo, search Makanu.
Fine with
Alright,
me.
so we have to search Makanu.
You're tired. You should rest here for a little while.
Okay.
Alright. Oh. What? Holy shit, her hand's cracking.
What's happening to me?
That's freaky. Her hand is cracking. That is, oh,
Oh, yeah, that's right. Sakaki. I have to contact him. I have to find him first.
just go talk to Sakaki.
I need to ask around
Alright.
Makanu. I should start by asking as many players as...
We have to go find as many players as possible. So, let me check the map. See those little, circles there? That's where we need to go. So, there should be... Actually, first off, let me show you the equipment I got. Alright, changing equipment, you now have two different types of weapons. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you have this. Okay, now in my other file, I never showed off customization. Customization, you can do that on weapons. Each one, you can customize it, giving it up to +5. Each value plus thingy gives a +5% damage. So with +5, it deals 25% more damage. I have the ill range that backstab and poison attack. Backstab is all attacks from the rear are critical. Ripper's Blade I got from the PK side quest. Divine Alloy, I think I fused that. And then Brave Watch to Arts Knowledge is block. Let me show you skills. I don't think those are important, but this is Tri-Strike. I got that for leveling up my dual swords. As you can see, I have I got my experience up, dual swords, broadswords. The guild rank is up to 3 because of the Book of 1000. I did not actually show off any of the Book of 1000, but that's not the point. Skill trigger, I got this here. Let me show you that from this. I got Bone Crusher, which actually looks really, really cool, by the way. However, I will be sticking with the Ripper's Blades for a minute. I need to find a person to talk to. Where can I talk to a person? There should be somebody around here. Oh, yeah, that's right. I have to go to Canard. So let's go to Canard. I hate this tiny little... I hate this tiny ass screen. This tiny screen sucks. Yeah, you basically talk to Gaspard there. That's good enough. You don't... It's not important what any of these people have to say, really. It's not. It's not important whatsoever. You just talk to one person and then boom, warp to the next area. Like I said, I am trying to streamline this. So, now I said I wouldn't be doing any side quests, but in this one I actually will. There's one particular side quest that I'm going to do. It involves the steam bike, because the steam bike is greatly improved, and I will actually show that off right now. Look at how much faster the steam bike is. You see how much faster this thing is now? They improved it so much in this, and it gets even better. You can customize it too. Trust me, it's really awesome in this game. It's even better in the next game. So yeah, riding the steam bike around is actually fun. See, look at that. It's so much faster. They seriously improved it in this game. I believe I can talk to people over here. Yes, maybe? There are people over here I can... yeah, there we go. Talk to them. And then I believe the only thing left is up here. It's still tough trying to look at the screen because it's like, holy shit, the screen is tiny. But, I mean, I ordered some splitters a while back. They got shipped on the 28th, and it said it's going to take 3 to 14 days to delivery. So, pretty much any day now they should be getting it. Once they do, the quality will probably look... it'll probably look different. Alright. Short mail from Miata. There's a disturbance in the center. I didn't actually read it, but that's essentially what it said. Because I played this game... this is the... since I never owned Rebirth, this is the GU game that I have played more than any others. I'm just going to tell you that right now. So I know this one better than I know the others. I know this one best, then Redemption, then Rebirth.
Hey, what's going on here?
Yeah, let's all get angry at the admins, because they have something to do with this.
Is this some kind of event? Or someone's bad joke?
Yeah, sorry, it's April 1st. My bad.
Can you tell me what's happening? You're some
Hey,
kind
man,
of
look at my dog.
admin,
Yeah, let's go.
right?
Oh, there's no dog there. Oh.
Please, calm down. We are working hard to...
You're not working hard. You're hardly working.
Calm down.
What are you gonna do about this?
I'm terribly sorry. Please, just try to be patient for a while.
So, that guy in the blue suit is an admin. It looks like even CC Corp doesn't have a very good handle on the situation.
Of course they don't. So, let's see what this next short mail says. It's probably telling us to go to Raven, right? Yep, go to the Serpent of Lore.
Short mail.
So, let's quickly run over there. Now, I was saying earlier, there is one specific side quest I want to do. I want to do the biker's quest. Particularly because it lets me upgrade my bike, but also because I can get a very specific equipment, the biker's charm. Which, I mean, it ups speed plus 10, but the main thing it gives is item boost, which doubles the effect of my items.
Why can't I log out of here?
It is immensely helpful. I keep it with me throughout like the entire freaking game, and even in the next
speak
game.
up, will ya? Damn it!
It is that
damn
useful.
Where am I?
I switch to it, use
What
an
is
item,
this
and then
place?
switch back.
Why am I actually inside
It's
the game?
very, very good.
So it seems that humans who lack morals both
Oh, look,
online
it's a
and
red beast.
offline say the very same things after all.
And suddenly, Johnny no longer wanted to be a furry. Suddenly, Johnny pissed his pants.
Well, it seems that you only act strong when facing those weaker than you. Pitiful.
By the way, the dude on the left is named Johnny, apparently.
If you're that scared, run back to Kestrel
Johnny Steps,
with your
that
tail
is.
between your legs.
He didn't have
It
his
looks
tail
like
between
those
his
from
legs,
Kestrel are
dumbass.
stirring more panic in the people.
Yeah, Kestrel. Why are they causing
Everyone,
panic?
go support the town's order. We must not let them panic.
Understood.
Adelie. I was so worried about you. Are you okay?
He was worried. Somebody was worried about somebody. I can't tell who's talking
What's wrong?
because there's no voice for me.
I can't seem to hear you.
Gojo.
You see,
Off-screen explanation.
Ever since you were killed by a bugged monster, you've been unable to speak?
yes. I know it's kind of hard to believe.
Now, let me pause this for a second. If she's unable to speak, how are they engaging on a conversation? This is the one thing that I have not understood. They're somehow able to hear her, but they said something about not hearing her voice. I'm not completely sure how... I don't know how this works. How are they able to hear her when they specifically... This is twice now. They explicitly stated that they cannot hear her. They explicitly stated they cannot hear her voice. Yet they're somehow engaging in the conversation and we can hear this. So... what the hell?
Oh no, I believe it.
If somebody's got an
You're one to
explanation
tell a
or
lie.
knows why, please let me know. Because that's kind of something I've been wondering.
I'm sure you know this, but all players are currently unable to log out from the game. In fact, they have lost sight of their very selves. It's almost as if their minds have been absorbed into the heart of the world itself.
But it's just an online game.
That's right, a game. But at the same time, it's also a reality all its own, Adelie. At any
Yeah,
rate,
it's
we must
real
stop the
in
players
its
from
own right.
panicking. You will help us, won't you?
Yes.
Good girl. Well then.
So Mr. Sakaki's the only one you can rely on after all, huh?
Haseo!
So it's you,
Huh.
Terror of Death. It appears there
they're
are only
fighting.
enemies to be found in your world.
Adelie, why are you here? I thought I told you to stay at the at-home.
I thought I told you to stay in the kitchen.
I thought I should contact Sakaki and...
Damn it, Haseo,
Listen,
why do you have to be mean
This
like
isn't
that?
something Moontree can do anything
Why do you have to
about.
yell at them to stay in the kitchen?
I see. Are you saying that you can solve this situation?
Because if you tell them to stay in the kitchen, that gives them more time
a
to
lot more
find
certainty
sharp
than you
objects
can.
to throw at you. You ever think about that?
What's so funny?
Conceit.
Think about what's in the kitchen. Knives?
Don't you agree?
Forks?
That it is the lust for power that is most
More
certain to make
knives?
fools out of people.
Uh,
Terror of Death.
Also a microwave.
What do you mean by that?
It's like a stick your head in the microwave. That's not good.
I mean exactly what I said. Adelie.
Yes!
I will see you later.
Oh, there he goes. Okay.
Why did you say that?
Why did you say that? Why are you doing
Say
this?
things like that?
I am punching your salad.
Sakaki, Moontree, just wants to try and solve the situation.
I'm sorry, that does not have any relevance.
They only want to help everyone.
Ida isn't a problem that Moontree can solve.
But even so, I don't understand. I just don't understand you, Haseo.
That's because you're not a prick. Because you're actually nice to people. That's why you can't understand them. So let's run to the Serpent of Law. Le Serpent of Law, because it's Le French. Because you had le in front of a word and it's Le French. Oui, oui.
I see.
The situation is much more serious than we thought.
Let us summarize for a moment. Ever since the Ida phenomenon occurred while searching for Adelie, no one has been able to log out of the game.
We've established that.
Furthermore, none of the players have been
It's
able
all
to
Adelie's
return to
fault.
their real-world selves and their real lives. And no new players have been able to log into the game. Communications with the outside receive no reply.
Some of the players have panicked to the point where they're starting to get violent. It seems that the system admins can't contain these players any longer.
Yes, the system admins themselves are just as confused. Right now, their real selves are... At this point, we're no different than the lost ones.
It is quite obvious that the reason for this abnormality is If we want to return to the real world again, it is imperative that we investigate Ida as quickly as possible. And one more thing. Let me tell you something important.
Something important?
Now that her epitaph
I hope the
has been
video didn't
stolen,
lag just there.
Adelie's PC data is starting to degenerate.
It very well may have.
Degenerate?
Oh
What
god,
is he
starting to
talking about?
degenerate.
I'm sorry.
But why didn't you tell us?
That's enough. Isn't it obvious? She didn't want us to worry about her.
That's good reason.
Yada, in this world our minds aren't residing
didn't want
in our
anybody
bodies,
to,
but in our player characters, right?
Yeah, to worry about nobody to worry about her.
That is merely speculation. But in this case, it would seem to be the most likely explanation for what we are experiencing.
So this is a world where our minds and
Sounds rather
characters
interesting,
are linked together.
So, what will happen if Adelie's character data is
They're
lost
linked
while she's in
together
this
for
world?
eternity.
There is a distinct possibility that her own consciousness will be lost as well.
That's not good at all.
What? You've got to be kidding me.
What should we do? How can we cure her of this?
Is your head just for decoration? You should try thinking before you make a big fuss.
Master Yada,
Just
do we
think.
know anything else?
This too is only a guess. But it seems that this place is not really the world as we thought. It is a false world that Ida has
Not the
created
world as we
by
thought.
copying the data off of CC Corp's servers.
I know the perfect title for this. Oh, I know the perfect title. Well,
I believe that the
No, I can still
world
name
we
it.
are currently inside of is such a place.
this video is going to be titled "The End of the World as We Know It." Yes.
So then, this is some kind of a mirror server.
That's one way to put it.
It's a mirror server. My God, the world is taken over by
Finally,
File
at
Hippo.
one time, you had the power to distinguish Ida's sound from all others.
Ida's sound?
Come to think
Sound?
of
It
it,
has a
didn't you say
sound?
something like that when we found Indiglut Lu?
The sound it make is.
Well, if you mean hearing strange sounds and seeing bug-like things, I've had that happen a number of times.
Have you heard that sound after being placed in your present condition?
No, I haven't.
I thought so. It all makes sense. It would seem...
Snap.
You don't mean the young girl's Morgana factor?
Morgana factor? What's that?
Morgana factor. Morgana founder sounds like a term they made up just for the sake of making a reference to the first series.
It's all right to tell him all about it now. The Morgana factor is the specialized data that makes Epitaph users unique.
Epitaph users are
There's a little
special
piece of data in
characters
there.
created
It
by
says, "Boom, you're
CC
an
Corp
Epitaph
for
user."
use during certain projects. Thus, Epitaph user PCs have data inside them that is not found inside regular PCs.
That's the Morgana factor, usually called epitaphs.
So the reason that we can use avatars is because we have that Morgana factor?
Oh,
I mean
so they stole her
epitaphs?
epitaph.
That's right.
Hence, epitaph users.
CC Corp wants to mass-produce Epitaph users.
You mean as a defense against Ida?
But how can you mass produce them if there's only 8? Which, by the way, at this point we've seen 1, 2, 3, 4. We've seen Skaith, Tarvos, Magus, and Maha. We're still missing Enos, Feedhell, Gore, and Corbinek. We will actually see 3 of them in this
Yes,
game.
but thanks to strong protection protocols, we've been
There's
unable
one
to
that,
adequately
doesn't show up until
analyze
the
them.
next-
We still don't know exactly what the Morgana factor is.
By the time I get to the next game, I'll have my PVR, so get to see that glorious, glorious component video.
Thanks to that, not only can't we mass produce, we can't even make a copy of it.
It's beautiful.
So why not just bring the creator in on it? He should be able to take care of that without a problem.
As far as we know, the Morgana factor was not created by anyone.
Well then, how did you get a hold of him in the first place?
Mark.
We managed to salvage it from the dark abyss of this world.
The abyss of this world?
Salvage? What in the
Each
world?
of the Morgana factors has its own name and identity. In my case, the name of my avatar is Tarvos, the epitaph of...
The Avenger.
My avatar's name is Magus, the epitaph of the propagation.
As for Aseo, his avatar goes by the name of Skaith. He is the...
The terror of death.
Yep, the terror of death.
It's an odd coincidence that it's the same as your PKK nickname.
Yeah, there's. I think they did that on purpose. But yeah, it is.
Even with
terms of-
Magus's, the propagation, we can't
I
repair
think
the
in terms of,
Morgana
like,
factor.
why they did that? Yeah, they did do that on purpose, I believe. It just happens to be a coincidence.
Thus, now that she has lost her epitaph user abilities, Atali can no longer hear Ida's sound.
Maybe that's also part of the reason why Atali lost her voice.
Yada, what can we do to help her?
There are no alternatives but to try to recover her Morgana factor from Ida. However,
What?
Alright, Morgana
it
factor.
will be
Get that.
difficult to trace Ida precisely, now that we are no longer on the actual CC Corp server. Fortunately for us, this Ida server
will be
is
difficult to
far
do,
from
won't it?
being perfect. This world contains seams in the structure. The fact that we can save our data is proof of that.
Seems.
That means...
Yes. All we have to do is find. It seems to me that at this point, our only acceptable option is to infiltrate
Yeah, let's
the
go
Ida
find some
areas and
seams.
conduct a thorough search.
Like Sackboy.
Infiltrate? You mean with... There's no way we could possibly cover all the Ida areas between just the few of us.
This is an emergency. We will reach out and ask other players.
That's pretty impressive coming from someone as secretive as you.
Yeah, call out to the players.
Haseo, I believe you had a relationship with those at Moontree. You should go and ask them for help.
Moontree? Do you think there's a chance that they would really listen to me?
Moontree would never
Oh,
let us
okay,
have
Adelaide.
trouble.
Again, they've said 3 times now that they can't hear her voice, yet we're somehow hearing it.
That Moontree is
I'm
there
just
to help
saying
save
that
people.
that's a big problem for me.
I will go and contact Zelkova myself.
It must be something that they completely overlooked or something like that.
Hi, I want you to go with Haseo and help with his negotiations.
Yes, Master Yada.
What about me?
Adley.
Yeah,
will
you stay here.
If news of that arm were to spread beyond this group, it would only make things worse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Off to Moontree headquarters. Don't forget,
Alrighty.
the area words are
We're going
Delta
to
setting
Moontree's
Eternity's
headquarters.
night moon.
Delta setting Eternity's night moon.
I'll be back.
Not this time
Okay,
now.
I'll be waiting at the Chaos Gate.
This recording is running rather long. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to add pi here. If you go to gas card, he's going to say, like, I can't, like, I was like, why? I'm scared. Yeah, so I'm going to add pi. I am going to warp to here. And you're going to see in a minute that I actually have 2 save datas in this game. Oh, yeah. Alright, now looking at it, I'm pretty sure that the game did kind of slow down back there a bit. Alright, now you see I have 2 clear datas here. I'm actually going to be using this one for when I transfer to Volume 3 because it's got more stuff on it than I want. That was my most recent playthrough of the game. So I'm going to make a save data right there. Alright, so on the next installment of Let's Play.HG Volume 2 Reminisce, we will go with Pi to the Moontree headquarters and see what's up there. So anyway, this has been GT. Thank you all for watching and enjoy the rest of your day.